Alright guys, getting ready to put this brisket into the Oklahoma Joe Tahoma 900. I bought me a brisket from Wild Forks, already come pre-trimmed. I'm going to trim it up a little bit better, but save me a little time. I bought one already trimmed. Not bad. Weighs in this small, weighs in about 7 pounds, so it shouldn't take long to cook. Just salt, pepper, garlic, folks. We're gonna go fast side down. So we're gonna do this side first. It's the sides, of course. It's a nice thick brisket though, folks. It weighs in 7 pounds, but it's pretty thick. I'll just leave that on, folks. We ain't gonna worry about that. Remember, this is how the Oklahoma Joe Tahoma 900 does a brisket. Grains running this way. Salt, pepper, garlic. Just salt and pepper, no garlic, folks. The Oklahoma fired right up. It's 0 degrees out. I loaded it up with Kingsford low and slow charcoal. Trying that new stuff out. Might as well use it all, folks. Can't take it home. Oh yeah, build us a nice bark. There we go. Big thick piece of meat. It'll take her. That's good enough. Alright. Gonna put a water pan in there because I don't like cleaning my pits. Alright, we'll see you outside, folks. Dress warm. It's 0 degrees out. Alright guys, I got the brisket in. We're using both the probes it came with. Alright. We're running at 250. Right on the top rack with a water pan, because Scotty does not like cleaning his pit. Alright, we run in some of this post oak in the pan. And I got 4 bags of this new Kingsford low and slow. We'll try that out. It is exactly 3:30 a.m. It is 0 degrees out. Got a shadow there, folks. Alright, we'll check back in about 4 hours, see how it's doing. I'll set my timer. Alright guys, it's been exactly 4 hours. You're going to be seeing this brisket just like me for the first time. Both probes are reading, the one in the flat is reading 154. The one in the point is reading 159. So let's see what it looks like after 4 hours. Ooh, look at that, folks. That don't look too bad, does it? We're only 4 hours in. There we go, folks. We're going to let it ride a little bit until it gets about 165 or so. And then we'll wrap it up. Let's check the fuel consumption, folks. It's pretty cold out here. Let me move my camera. Stuck on my deck until springtime here. As you can see, the almost full. It doesn't quite slide down. When we come out the wrap, we'll refill it. Alright, let's get that going so the fan gets going. There the fan started back up. I didn't level this grill. It should be level. That'll help the charcoal fall down more. Alright, we'll see it when it gets about 165, 170. Alright guys, a little windy out here. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, looking good. Forming a nice bark. Let's wrap it up, folks. Pretty much hold it out at 168. Enter the stall, I imagine. Just wrap it in some foil. Nothing fancy today, folks. Put that back in. Try to get these probes to the same spot, which we probably never will, but we'll get close. There we go, folks. Let's go over here and see the charcoal business going on. There you go. Charcoal consumption. Got about gotta knock it down, folks. I'm hoping that's just because it's not level. So it's like a pellet grill. You gotta move your charcoal down. Alright, I'm gonna blame it on not being level for now. I'll go get a bag of charcoal, I'll fill it up. We'll be back when this thing gets up to 203 probe tender. Alright guys, we have reached the magic number of about 197 in the flat and 189 in the point. But at this point I'm going to just unwrap it a little bit. Now this is why I wish the grate would move out so you can get in here and do stuff like this. I'm going to kind of open that up a little bit. Let that breathe. Boy, she's probing. There we go. You know, she's probing pretty tender. Then we'll let it go. I'm going to go get my thermal probe and double check everything. Hang on, folks. Okay. There we go. It's not quite tender yet. 196. The old point's getting there pretty good. At that 203, 200. That's at 206. 206. It doesn't really feel tender though, folks. Even though it's probing at 200, still got resistance there. It's 194 right there. So we're gonna let that go until we get a little more tender. We'll be right back, folks. Almost there. Alright guys, while the brisket's holding right now in a hot hold, let's check out our fuel consumption. I went through 3 bags. Well, I put in 3 bags. Let's see how much is left of the 3rd bag. We still got quite a bit left of the 3rd bag. This is 1 cook, folks. Latch this back down. Alright. See what the inside looks like. This was an 8.5 hour brisket cook. Not too bad on the inside. Now, I made a mistake on this. You shut this down, it does not snuff the fire out. The fire continues to burn, folks. Not very much, but it will burn all your charcoal out. That's not a good deal breaker for me there, folks. Let's see how much ashes we got with that Kingsford low and slow on an 8.5 hour cook, folks. That's almost 3 bags of charcoal right there, folks. That's not bad. I've seen more than that in my master build with the regular Kingsford, so that's pretty good. If you wonder about how the Kingsford low and slow goes, that's where we're at. We'll lock that back down. Overall, not bad. Probes seem to be pretty accurate for now. Never trust any probe, any grill though, folks. Always get a good aftermarket chef temp or something. Okay, just thought I'd bring you back, show you that. Brisket's in a hot hold for about 4 or 5 hours, and then we'll slice her up. All right, guys, there it is. Look at that jiggle, folks. Look at that bark. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Tahoma Joe, Tahoma 900. First brisket cooked right out of the gate. Let's cut it right in the middle, folks. Why not? There. That's nice and juicy. Don't squeeze it. Don't really have to squeeze it. Nice juicy. This is a Wild Forks brisket. They come already pre-trimmed. I didn't have a lot of time, folks, so I went the easy route. We'll check that out. Still kind of hot. I should have let it rest a little while. But I want to get this video out today. Try that out. That's not bad. Not bad at all. A nice smoky flavor, folks. That's pretty tender, folks. Still nice and tender. Just salt, pepper. Makes a killer bark, folks. Try some of these point here, folks. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's money there, folks. Oh man. We're going to tear this apart later. Making some street tacos. Alright folks, thanks for watching. My first cook on the Oklahoma Joe Tahoma 900. I made a killer brisket. Nice and tender. A great smoke flavor, that post oak. That, oh, talk about a mouthful. The low and slow Kingsford charcoal did excellent, folks. Get out and get you some of that. Give it a try. Really impressive. That's just tender to get go, folks. Alright, peace out. Thanks for watching.